Warning: the following content may contain spoilers for film and television programs. It is also intended for mature audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
You guys are going to like this. The other day I was playing Dark Souls because I wanted to get ready because, Dark Souls 3 comes out in, 20 days, something like that?
Dark Souls 1, 2?
Oh, I was playing Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
And I got to this part where it was a new boss I'd never encountered before. So I was looking up online, okay, what's the best way to go about this boss? The first video that popped up was speedrun. And I'd never seen a speedrun on Dark Souls before, Dark Souls 2. Guess what? The guy beat the entire game, killed every single boss. Guess what his time was?
I don't know.
5 minutes?
Hour and a half.
That's a speed run of Dark Souls.
Dark Souls 2, yeah. Isn't that insane? An hour and a half, he beat the entire game. I can't even get to the first boss in an hour and a half.
Christ.
That's also, weird, because, most speedruns that I've seen are well, I'll beat the game in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but Dark Souls is that is not only a feat of the length of the game itself, but also of his mental fortitude for what he must have had to have emotionally gone through to speedrun that fucking game.
Yeah, only died once for the entire...
What the hell?
Yeah, died once.
Well, how many exploits and things did he do?
None. No.
No exploits.
No, fresh character, not New Game Plus or anything like that. Level, I guess you technically start out at level 13, but... a level 1 character like fresh beat every single boss.
Fuck.
That guy's good.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing. And I tried doing it, and I was so...
No.
I couldn't do it. I was that
God
bad.
Damn.
I was thoroughly impressed.
So,
was he Korean?
No,
13?
I think he was... I think he was Swedish.
time's the probably only appropriate time you're allowed to ask that question ever.
Was he Korean in 13?
Yeah.
No, he was 19, and he was Scandinavian. I could figure that from his accent. Ahoy! All of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew, and welcome to episode 72 of the podcast. We are having this podcast done in the glorious Spellbook Studios. I'd like to give a personal thing out to Dire Monkey sitting next to me. Thank you for recording.
No worries.
We just did the spoiler cast episode, Altair Media's podcast, and we decided, we'll just do ours right after instead of going back to my house, setting everything up, then doing the podcast and taking everything
Plus
down.
Literally 5 minutes before this.
Yeah. Our sound quality is hella good right now. So.
Oh, yeah.
I have not gotten out of my backless chair.
Yeah, how you doing over there? Is your back starting to hurt?
No, my back's magnificent.
It's because he is literally a bird. I know that there are a lot of people that speculate that he's a humanoid cat. He's actually a bird.
I bought a $20 chair at Walmart for my desk, and I sit in that for hours on end. So
yes, he does.
This is heavenly.
Okay.
Let's go around the horn and introduce everybody. So, counterclockwise, let's do this. So we have
counterclockwise.
It's because we just got done with that podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say the last episode of Spoiler.
Everybody head over to Altair Media and listen to the spoiler cast.
It's
episode.
very penis-centric.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have the wrong half of Hollywood, a.k.a. the perpetual wizard, Jerry Mooneyham.
Howdy.
And we also have Ranger Roper from Altair Media.
Hi.
The Radish Ravinator, Mike Boykin.
Hey.
And from Spellbook Studios, we have Dire Monkey.
Hola.
So, guys, I think to start off this podcast, let's just do the Did You See That opinion of the week, and everybody and their mother knows what movie we're going to be discussing.
A movie
Titanic.
Titanic. In my heart. No, that's the wrong movie.
Is it The Witch?
No, it's not The Witch. It's going to be Batman Superman.
Oh, right.
Did not see it, and I'm glad I didn't.
Has anybody in this movie besides me seen it?
Nope.
Nobody? Okay. Well, for all those, if you watched my review, my 25-minute review on YouTube...
Lot to parse there.
It was a lot to go through, so I'm just going to go over some of the quick talking points. Batman Superman, the wait is finally over, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest film so far this year, I'd say Captain America. Probably going to be the biggest movie this year, or Rogue One. I haven't decided which I think is going to be.
Holy shit, Rogue One comes
Rogue
out this
One's
year.
December.
Christmas time, isn't it?
Yeah, December 16th.
Sneaks in there at the end.
So yeah,
Just like you.
Yep.
Wow, my God! My episode of Spoiler Cast is seeping into this one slowly.
We're looking at
phrasing.
We're looking at having pretty much like a Star Wars movie like every year for the foreseeable future now, right?
thank you, Disney.
Okay, we totally derailed your
Sorry.
derailed your
It's
review.
all good, because
We're also looking
speaking
at,
of derailing, let's get back to Batman Superman, the most derailed movie I've ever seen. So there's a lot of big questions going into this. Was Ben Affleck going to be a good Batman? Was Zack Snyder going to learn from his mistakes in Man of Steel? If you thought that there were mistakes, personally, I liked Man of Steel. I know everybody else in this room thought it was awful.
I want to light it on fire. The entire
was okay with
idea of that movie.
And the big question is this movie as good as it deserves to be? So start off with Ben Affleck. 1989, we were introduced to Michael Keaton as Batman, who many felt made a great Bruce Wayne, but a bad Batman.
Yep.
Then you move on to Christian Bale back in 2005. Everybody thought he made a great Batman, a pretty dry, plain Bruce Wayne.
So are we just going to skip over George Clooney and
Apparently,
We don't talk about the Clune.
No, Clooney, Kilmer, West. If there's a perfect Batman, it's going to be Kevin Conroy. You know,
God, yeah, that's the best one.
yeah.
There's no beating Conroy.
But live action Batman, it's now Ben Affleck. Like, he is fucking terrifying. Like, the way he moves on screen, he even has like this demonic like walk or like persona about him. Like,
Wow.
here's a spoiler-ish. The first time you're introduced to Batman, he's saving these women from like this sex trade operation. So the cops bust into this room, and you see like 100 women behind this jail cell. And they're like, okay, we're going to get you out of here. So they open the jail cell, and the women grab the door, and they shut it. Like, no, he's still here. They are terrified of Batman. So, like, the cops are, like, walking around, like, trying to find him. And then you see him, like, crawling on the ceiling. It's creepy as fuck, but it's so cool at the same time.
Awesome.
And then Zack Snyder makes Batman do things that I hate. Batman's a killer in this movie. Like, he kills a lot of people. I think I counted he killed over 30 people.
No.
Yeah. And
He has one rule.
he has one rule that he doesn't kill people. And a lot of people were saying, like, Zack Snyder was taking his Batman from The Dark Knight Returns, where Batman comes back as this old grizzle man who doesn't or he's tired of his one rule, so he starts killing people.
He is older.
He doesn't kill. I think he kills one person in The Dark Knight Returns.
he basically beats Superman to death with his bare hands.
That was pretty awesome. I wish that could have been as good in the movie. But, so he said that he was doing it for that, but at the same time, Ben Affleck's not old,
No.
and Dark Knight Returns takes place after the Justice League
Yeah.
is disbanded.
This is the potentially the prologue to the
Yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah.
And the whole time, if I could jump in for just a half a second,
Go for it.
I watching the trailers to this, I could not help but think that it was going to be The Dark Knight. Just the way it was all setting up, I just knew that they were going to be distorting certain portions of it. But essentially, I really felt it was going to be that graphic novel, or as close to it as it could try to be.
Not really. He took a lot of Batman versus Superman obviously comes from The Dark Knight Returns,
Right.
and the Batman who doesn't really give a fuck anymore. That
Yeah.
definitely comes from that.
Right, and
But-
that's more along the lines of what I meant more than
Yeah.
anything.
But as far as like story wise, it's definitely different. If you can say this movie had a story, but
damn.
yeah, people like I said, people were truly terrified of just how brutal and violent Batman is in this, and it's awesome in some parts because it's the Batman we've all wanted. Because if you ever play like the Arkham Knight games, he like breaks bones, and he like totally annihilates his enemies, and that's the kind of combat style that they brought in this movie, which was awesome, and I'm glad that they finally did that. Moving on now to Zack Snyder. Unfortunately, there is something terribly wrong with this film, and it is Zack Snyder. He's fucking awful.
Wow.
The film is edited like atrociously. It skips from scene to scene with no fluidity. You don't know what parts of the movie are a dream sequence. You don't know what's real because people like are having nightmares. People are having visions of people that aren't there. It's so fucking weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. It's most likely he kept saying this film's going to be great. And this is something I hate about Zack Snyder. He makes the decision for a movie, and he immediately feels he needs to justify his reason for it. If you're automatically coming out of the gate saying that you need to justify your decision, it's probably not the right decision.
Yeah.
You know?
Why is that a Game of Thrones thing? If you have to say you're king, then
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I honestly think if DC is serious about moving forward with the Justice League, they have to get rid of this guy right now.
Assuming that they even can, if this movie's all of the reviews I've seen are pretty scathing. So
Yeah, but it is not grossing poorly in the box office right now.
Well, it's also like just released, so a lot of people went and saw it. Now the reviews are happening.
Yeah. Next thing we're going to talk about Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg. If you had concerns like from the trailers and stuff going into this movie, your concerns will be justified. If you like his like weird, animated way that he perceives like the way Lex Luthor should be, characterized, then yeah, sure. It's definitely different from any Lex Luthor we've ever seen.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. And it's not Jesse Eisenberg's fault. I think he was terribly miscast and he did the best he could.
Yeah. It's like a Zuckerberg Luther thing.
I probably could have. Yeah, I've been saying since the first time we saw the trailer that I don't trust that cast.
Yeah. Now, moving forward, there's one thing in this movie that was like the gleaming hope for the DC universe besides Batman.
Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman. Holy fuck. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman may be the best part of this movie, and she may be one of my favorite superhero personas on screen ever.
Wow.
She did better than I could ever imagine. The fight at the end with Doomsday and her and Superman is like one of the coolest things. There are really cool parts in this movie. Unfortunately, they're not the parts that we wanted to see. The Batman-Superman fight is boring as hell.
Oh.
And they didn't have to fight at all. I won't go into too many spoilers, obviously, but whenever you watch the movie and you say, wait a minute, no, that fight is totally pointless. They could have, I don't want to, give away too many spoilers.
Yeah.
But moving forward with the Justice League, if DC is serious, I got to get rid of Zack Snyder because as long as he's on board, these films are going to have no potential because he thinks that you can replace quality with quantity. He thinks that it doesn't have to be good as long as I just shove a whole bunch of shit in your face. And yeah, it's so disappointing because this movie deserved to be so much better.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't a fan of the way that they introduced all the other Justice League characters. It was the biggest cop-out ever.
Did they just show up?
Do you really want me to tell you, or do you care?
I'm probably not ever going to go watch it.
Okay, so pretty much Batman receives an email and it has like little links to like camera of like footage, like here's the underwater team and they saw Aquaman off in the distance, or here's a store's security camera that sees the Flash running out and stop a burglar.
Oh.
Yeah, and here's...
That sounds stupid.
It was literally 3 wasted minutes. It was so bad. You guys know I was really excited for this movie.
Yeah.
And it's now just... It deserved to be so much better. Now, I need to preface by saying... I guess preface isn't the right word because I'm at the end of this.
Suffice?
Yeah.
Suffice?
I need to unsuffice.
Qualify.
I need to qualify this. There's a difference between an entertaining movie and a critically good movie. Mm-hmm. This movie's very entertaining.
Okay.
But it's not good.
Is it like, oh, that's so bad it's entertaining type of thing?
No, like the action and stuff, that part's really fun. If you just want to turn your brain off and see like just a dumb fight movie,
okay,
this is a great dumb fight movie.
Okay.
But if you want to see something that has like a very driving story, like The Dark Knight or something like that, you're definitely not going to see that.
Fair enough.
On the other hand, I've recently watched something with superheroes in it that I really enjoyed.
Is it Deadpool? Or Daredevil Season 2?
I finished Daredevil Season 2.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I'm only on episode 2 right now.
I
can't. I really want to get back into it. It looks so fun.
Oh, it's super good. John Bernthal as the Punisher is awesome.
Yeah, it looked fucking terrifying.
Yeah, no, it's it's getting into a lot of the things from Daredevil, like, you know, with the hand and actual ninjas and bullshit. So it's worth a watch.
Is Stick back in it this season?
Stick is actually an important part in this
good.
one, as opposed, like, they introduced him in the first one.
Yeah.
This time it's like, I like that there isn't like direct continuous lines to all of the stories.
Yeah.
Because it's just like stuff is happening, a bunch of stories are going on, so Stick isn't always a big issue, but he's there, he's a player, you will deal with him. Kingpin is very underplayed. He's only in like a couple episodes. But
He is back, though?
he's present.
Oh, good.
Interesting.
Because I think Vincent D'Onofrio killed that performance.
God,
He was so good.
no, and he's still amazing.
Good.
All of the performances are fantastic. It's super great, worth a watch. I want to say more, but I would totally end up spoiling stuff.
Nice. Like I said, definitely. It's probably tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to start watching it again.
So, is there like a rating that you give Batman vs Superman?
I give mine on like a grading scale, like school sort of thing. I gave it a C-, so a 7.3 out of 10.
What would you say to most people? Watch it, don't watch it?
Oh, it's definitely worth going to watch. It's entertaining.
Okay, so it's worth your ticket.
Yeah. I don't know if you need to see it in IMAX.
Okay.
If you can like see a matinee screening of it.
If you're going to see a movie this weekend and that's your flavor, see it.
Yeah. Considering I think the only other things in theaters are like My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 and what is
That's a movie that needed.
They're watching I Saw the Light and Born to Be Blue. So, yeah, go see, because I don't think no other film wanted to open up the same week Batman did. So, yeah, I guess it's not time to move on now to the not trailer talk, the top 10 news. I guess it's not top 10.
Does your phone have a peg leg?
It has a kickstand on it. Yeah,
Groovy.
that's pretty sweet, isn't it?
It's like a bike.
So we top news this week. We have 4 news items. First one up. Paul McCartney has been cast as the villain in the upcoming Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Is that a joke?
Paul McCartney, like
The Beatles, Paul McCartney.
What the fuck?
isn't he like 112?
He's up there, yeah. Although I did see Ringo's Star the other day, and he looks the same age as when the Beatles first got together. It makes no
always been
fucking
old.
sense.
Paul McCartney?
No, Paul McCartney did not age well,
Okay.
at all.
Also, did you say Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes.
They're still making those?
Yeah, this is going to be the 5th film, I think. Yeah, 5th film.
Is this the one where it's just Captain Jack Sparrow like being on drugs?
Which I don't understand why. What else is Orlando Bloom doing right now?
Yeah.
Did he
Nothing
just retire? 'Cause
Obviously,
I made
he's
so much
become-
money off of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Obviously, he's just being Davy Jones down at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, it's probably because his character is not very interesting.
No, his character's super stupid.
Well, they can't come back into the ocean, or no, he can't come back onto the land.
Yeah, for
He's
like what,
cursed.
100 years or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but yeah,
fine.
I don't get why they're still making these movies. Because Disney bought Star Wars. That should be their.
That's it. That's
that
all you
should be
need.
their moneymaker right
Yeah.
now. And Disney also owns Marvel. Give up on pirates.
You're wasting money.
yeah, but they have that whole theme park attraction they have to keep plugging along.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Did they rebuild Pirates of the Caribbean, or is it the same like
They-
original ride?
They retweaked it. They added some of the movie features to the ride itself.
Oh, okay. Next one up. This one was actually pretty interesting. So Margot Robbie, we all know her. She's going to be playing Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. She was also in Wolf of Wall Street.
Hotter than a motherfucker,
She
yeah.
is hotter than a motherfucker, and she is going to be playing Tanya Harding in an upcoming biopic. I'm really excited to see what she does with that, because you guys know who Tanya Harding
Nope.
is. Was it 1996
Is this one the-
Olympics where she like busted or she hired the guy to kneecap another figure skater so she could
Yeah.
win?
Isn't this the Bronze movie or whatever it is?
No, the bronze she was a gymnast. This is Tanya Harding was a figure skater.
Yes.
No, yeah, she was a figure skater. So
Yeah.
it was Winter Olympics, and so Tanya Harding she hired some thug to kneecap. Who was it?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy, yeah, and
I thought she got her in the shins and like broke the shins.
that was a knee. And,
Was it the knee?
Knee.
Okay.
And I just remember watching that video, her crying in the hallway, like, "Why me? Why me?" It was like brutal to watch, and then they found out Tanya Harding, because she knew she would not win against her, so she hired a guy to kneecap somebody.
That's fucked up.
I'm really interested to see this film.
Also, Tanya Harding, in fact, could be the first celebrity sex tape, actually.
Yeah.
The first?
Yeah, arguably speaking, could be the first unofficial release of a celebrity sex tape. Was
I
her
see.
wedding
Okay.
video, wedding night video with
That's something of a
whatever her husband's
That's
name
kind
was.
of a technicality.
What was the name of the guy who got his dick cut off and then they had to sew it back on?
John Bobbitt.
Yeah, John Wayne Bobbitt. Yeah. So, yeah, he got his dick cut off by his wife for cheating on her, and then they had to sew it back on, and then he became a porn star.
Yep.
So,
Wow, that's
Frankendick, yeah.
his porn was called Uncut. So,
Nice.
Frankenweenie.
So, yep. Like I said, definitely interested to see, because you guys know I'm a sucker for biopics anyway.
Especially-
the fact that Margot Robbie's in it, that's just icing on the cake. This is something that's going to excite a lot of people in this room. So we all know Daisy Ridley. She was Rey in Star Wars.
Killed it.
She is looking to be cast right now as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider film reboots.
She should be looking to be cast as my wife forever.
That's a perfect pick, actually.
I really do think it is, because I think the way that they're going now with Tomb Raider as this less sexualized character,
but still sexualized.
but still sexualized, I think that she would be the perfect Lara Croft.
Yeah, she's great.
And, you know, we won't have to have Angelina Jolie faking a horrible British accent anymore.
God,
Yeah.
that was not good.
So, next up, guys, this is the last news item. And remember, I promised you earlier we're going to have some funny Zack Snyder news.
Yep.
Here it is. Zack Snyder wants to direct an adaptation of The Frontier Head. You guys know what this is?
No.
Nope.
He calls it a 300... I got to try and say this without laughing. A 300 style movie about George Washington crossing the Delaware.
No. 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 No.
Oh,
Just no.
no.
Tell me you're not excited about this movie.
Oh.
I'm going to go back to my answer of no.
What?
Does this
is
movie
like-
need to be made? Absolutely not. Do I want to see this movie? Hella yeah.
This is like, can't remember.
It's like Snakes on a Plane. You just want to see the train wreck.
Zack Snyder is starting to go the way of the dude who made The Room. What's his name? Shit.
Or The Room. You're talking about. He has the weird. Well, the guy, he was only in 2 movies. The Room. That's Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder
Yeah.
is like on the fast track at this point. If he does that, he's becoming a parody of his fucking self.
I am so excited for this
I
movie.
will go and see that movie.
You want to
That
go see it
sounds-
like day one?
Yes.
Frontier Head.
I will support that shit. If he becomes a full parody of himself, like the Ouroboros thing of like 300 dick movies, then yeah, let's do it.
Woo! I'm excited.
Wow.
So
Fucking wow.
So we got a couple things.
Gerard Butler is George Washington.
No, they gotta get-
No.
They got to get somebody like
Vin Diesel.
Yes. I'm trying to think of Jackie Chan or something like that.
Idris Alba.
Yeah.
Not even.
Idris Elba.
There you go.
Are we casting for that movie or Hamilton?
Actually, no, Hamilton, apparently that thing's like killing it right now on
Oh, yeah.
Broadway. My friend gave me the, after we did, were you guys in the car when we were listening? No, you guys left because after we did the Damn
skit?
Daniel skit, we all
Yeah.
went to Who Hot, and you guys had to leave. We listened to the Hamilton soundtrack on the way back to my apartment.
Huh.
Pretty interesting. I actually was like, you know what? If there's anything on Broadway besides Book of Mormon that I'd want to see, this would be probably the most interesting to see. We got a couple things to plug. First off, we got a store, guys. If you ever head over to shop.spreadshirt.com/flickfreaks, we got t-shirts, coffee mugs, phone, tablet cases, all the great paraphernalia you could ever ask for.
Condoms with our faces on them.
If only. Who was it? Was it you guys that said that we need to start bottling our own root beer?
I did.
Yeah, there was Roper that said we need to start bottling our own root beer.
So that we can either that or we need to actually just go ahead and nail down this deal with Intercontinental Ballistic Root Beer.
Yes. It's not even the right initials. It's IBC. So
I know, but it's way funnier.
It's way funnier, yeah. Another thing we need to plug, you guys know we do reaction videos. If you're tired of watching us do reactions to just trailers, head over to riff.tv/flickfreaks and watch us react to entire shows and movies on Netflix. Right now we're doing Daredevil Season 2. We've also done Mad Men. And in the future, we're going to get everybody together to do a reaction, like little Mystery Science Theater to Big Trouble in Little China.
Love that movie.
Really excited about that.
Love
Yes.
that movie.
I think there's a pretty good chance that anybody who's here knows we do reactions or has accidentally wound up here as opposed to the reaction video.
If there's, I forgot to say this. If there's one good thing that came out of Batman Superman, I got recognized in the theater. Somebody,
Which is super cool.
yeah, I was sitting down watching. What was I watching? I was watching Modern Family on my iPad, waiting for the movie because I got there 3 hours early.
Wow.
And a guy.
Did you expect a bigger line than there was?
No, no, it was a huge line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still got my favorite seat, third row down, right in the middle.
The one with your name on
Are
it,
you
right?
paying for that?
What?
Are you paying for that seat?
Yeah. Oh, no. I wish AMC theaters did that, where you could actually buy a seat, so you wouldn't have to get there early. You the first person to buy the ticket, you get to choose what seat you want.
Aren't you just a Roger Ebert?
Yes.
Indeed.
Anywho,
He's
so
getting recognized at theaters.
I have to
now,
say,
so-
I kind of want to be on for your review of Big Trouble in Little China. I
you can definitely be on. Yeah,
love that.
definitely have you guys on for that.
If Roper's there, I won't be there.
Son of a...
All right,
I
guys.
want nothing to do with that bald bastard.
I have
Not
hair.
bald.
Sometimes he's bald.
Are you guys?
Once you were bald too. Sorry, go ahead.
You guys ready for March Madness?
I came out with hair.
So, as you guys know, last week and the years before, we did the March Madness Series Edition, where instead of 64 basketball teams, we replaced them with the top 64 currently running shows on TV right now, or just finished shows, and we put them against each other in a March Madness style bracket. Last week was round 1, and as you know, if you ever follow actual March Madness, no number 1 seed has ever lost in the first round of March Madness, ever. So in our bracket, all number 1 seeds automatically got bumped up to round 2, but now they are fair game to be eliminated. So the number 1 seeds were Daredevil. Damn it! As soon as I start listing them off, I get a phone call. Daredevil. Did I not do that right? Okay, yeah, thank God.
Does
Daredevil,
Cajones make it?
One Punch Man, The Expanse, and Fargo. So those were the number 1 seeds. So, as you know, we put these up on YouTube, and then you guys could vote for which ones you wanted to move on to the next round, and that's how we're deciding what gets moved up. So, Daredevil, the number 1 seed, automatically beat out Into the Badlands to move on to round 2. Next up, we had Red versus Blue going up against The Big Bang Theory.
Whew.
What do you guys... So, after I list them off, tell me what you prefer, and then I'll tell you which one won.
Red versus blue.
You want Red versus Blue, Roper?
Big Bang.
Mike,
RVB.
Dire Monkey?
I would say Big Bang because I didn't know Red versus Blue was still going.
Same here.
Still going, yep. So the one that moved on to round 2 is Red versus Blue.
Yes.
Yes.
Take that, stupid show about stupid things.
I'm actually
You
with...
realize you're a real life Sheldon Cooper.
I don't give a fuck.
No, my roommate in college was a real-life Sheldon Cooper, except he was more psychotic. But he had the same persona as him, the smartest guy I've ever met in my entire life, but annoying as fuck.
Dire Monkey, you look like you have a thought there.
I think actually Jareth kicked one of our spellcast people out of his chair when he set in on your spoiler cast. So you really are Sheldon Cooper.
This is my chair. Also, no, that show's stupid and I hate everybody in it.
I'm with Roper. I really like that show a lot. But not as much as Red versus Blue, obviously. I put my vote in for Red versus Blue. Moving on to the next one, we have Ruby went up against Bob's Burgers.
I'm going to
Wow.
go for Ruby.
Ruby?
That's tough.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I'm going to go with Ruby.
I have no idea because I don't watch either one of them. Don't know what
Okay.
they are.
So I should also say that these are not the shows as a whole. We're only going off the last fully completed season. So I think for Bob's Burgers, it was season 7, and then Ruby was season 3.
Ruby had better have won that.
The one that won was Ruby.
Okay.
Ruby won.
We're going 2 for 2.
Yes. Next up, and a lot of people were asking, a lot of these shows that go up against each other that don't really seem like similar ones, It's just a way that the algorithm put them in, like high seeds and low seeds. So
Yeah.
couldn't control that.
No, that makes sense. Two similar things probably shouldn't be paired up against each other.
Yeah. And that's going to be really obvious in this next one. So up next, we have Making a Murderer going up against Transparent.
No idea about either of them.
I don't know about Transparent.
So,
Okay, well,
Roper?
Oh, I haven't had the opportunity to watch either of them. I can make a pick though. I can sit here and tell you that Transparent sounds better between the two.
Making a Murderer is my vote.
I'm going to go with Making a Murderer just because I know it's going to win.
Making Murderer.
Yeah, Making a Murderer. It barely won by 1 vote.
3
Wow.
for 3.
Yeah. But, yeah, I expected Making a Murderer to do very well in this, and I was surprised to see that it came that close to getting knocked out in the first round.
Damn.
I'm like
That
the man
show
with the
that
golden
show was
gun.
so fucking good. And it doesn't matter if you think the guy was guilty or innocent or not.
It's a
You have
good show.
to you have to give it credit for being so entertaining.
Yeah.
The next one up after that was Bloodline going up against Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
Yeah, Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful? I don't know either
I'm
of
going
them.
to say Penny Dreadful. I don't know Bloodline.
Bloodline is a Netflix original with Kyle Chandler.
Oh,
Who was
yeah,
the guy who was a coach in what was that football show? The high school football show.
Oh, Craig T. Nelson?
No, it was is it Kyle Chandler? Yeah, Kyle Chandler. I'm right. I win. Anyway, Bloodline lost. But
Damn.
Bloodline is a fucking fantastic show. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. He was in
Oh, okay, yeah.
Friday Night Lights.
He looks a lot like Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah. Squinty-eyed Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah,
Squinty-eyed.
Yes.
Wait, which thing did I vote for?
You voted for Penny Dreadful, and Penny Dreadful won.
Nailed it.
Four for 4.
You're doing well. Very good.
I'm 1 and 3
Something like that.
or 3 and 1.
Hey, you got some, and that's all that matters. Next up, we have Manhattan going up against The Flash.
I'm going to go with The Flash.
Can I go with neither?
Dude, Flash is fucking good.
I keep hearing really good things about The Flash.
I-
Manhattan, I'm assuming, is not about the city, but about the project, yes?
The Manhattan Project, yeah. Actually, also a very good show. Really weird, but really good. It gets really into, pseudo-government and conspiracies and stuff like that.
All right, well, I got to keep up with Jareth, so I'm going to say The Flash.
Flash, Dare Monkey,
I would say Flash.
you guys are correct. The
Yeah.
Flash moved on,
505.
like unanimously. The Flash moved on. I don't think Manhattan got a single vote.
Yeah, everything I've heard about The Flash has been really good. It's almost enough to make me care enough to watch it.
I think I'm pretty certain Josh with Agents of Surf.
I'm pretty sure
for
Josh jerks off on it.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
Is I'm fairly certain like he creams himself over that.
It made Kevin Smith cry, and you can watch the video of him crying to
Oh,
the Flash.
Wow.
Actually, season 1, I think it was the season 1 finale. I
Yep.
cried my eyes out in The Flash.
Yeah, you need to make crying videos.
Yeah.
Action videos.
Did he go so fast it touched your heart?
In a way, yeah. It was sad as fuck, I will say that. It was really fucking depressing. Next up, we have Arrow going up against Last Man on Earth.
Ooh,
Last Man on Earth.
Agreed.
I'm going to go Arrow.
I haven't seen either, but I'm going to go with Last Man on Earth.
Roper, did you say anything?
I'm agreed with Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here.
Last Man on Earth? Actually, it tied.
Whoa!
But since Arrow was a higher seed, it moved on.
Yes.
Damn it!
Yeah.
No, that means we lose.
Oh, shit. No!
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Awesome.
means-
No shutouts
That
here.
means Dire Monkey wins.
And then now we have the number 2 seed going up against the number 15 seed, Game of Thrones versus American Horror Story
Yeah,
Hotel.
I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones
Yeah,
wins.
It'll be a game.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm going with the winner on
Beat
that
the
one.
shit out of American Horror Story.
Game of Thrones is probably going to win its way at least to the finals.
Yeah. So now moving on, this is the Southwest Division. We had One Punch Man as the number 1 seeded, automatically beat out.
Wait, how is it qualified as the Southwest Division?
Because there's 4 divisions, like a Northwest, and then just because there's 64 teams breaking up to 16
Don't
each.
worry about it, Jareth.
So the shows aren't like from the Southwest or something.
No. It's like divisions and stuff. Like it breaks up. Like these 16 shows are the Northwest. These
It's
16 are the
emulating
Southwest.
This is all emulating actual March Madness.
Yes.
Dallas going up against True Blood.
Yes.
in the
Yes.
Southwest Division.
Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly how it. So One Punch Man was the number 1 seed, so it automatically beat out Fear the Walking Dead.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And so now we have The Blacklist going up against Doctor Who.
I'm going to go with Doctor Who.
Oh wow, that's kind of like picking the worst of two mosquitoes.
Actually, Blacklist is pretty damn good.
What is,
I really like.
what is Blacklist?
Blacklist is what's his name, Kevin or David Spade, or not David Spade? It's
No.
it's something James Spader. James Spader.
There you go.
So James Spader
Dude,
was an
can I
ex-CIA. If David Spade was in the Blacklist, it'd be the greatest show of all time.
No, I just want to say that every time Andrew is trying to figure out an actor, Dire Monkey goes to like search it, and Andrew's like rushing to think of the actor.
I gotta be smarter and quicker than the computer.
He
That's
has
how
to-
it goes.
I will beat IMDb.
Yeah. I barely beat out Tommy Wiseau. So yeah, it's
I-
James Spader. He's an ex-CIA operative, and he went dark, and now he's like CIA's most wanted. And then one day he walks back into the CIA headquarters and turns himself in. And he's like, "You guys give me immunity, and I will tell you where the most evil people in the world are hiding."
So he's like the most connected bad guy ever.
Yeah,
Working for the good guys. And I hate the show. I
Yeah.
hate it.
I really
hate
like it.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So
I think for me, it's the fan base, which is like your mom and dad. Your
Yeah.
mom and dad watch that show, and
yep.
actually, season 1 of The Blacklist last year made it to the finals. It was that and Fargo.
Jesus,
Yeah,
what? Okay, what's it going up against again?
it's going up against Doctor Who.
I'm
Fuck
still
it.
going with Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'm going with Doctor Who.
Is it current season Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Yes.
Blacklist.
No,
The
no,
one- the
not
one that
current. The completed season.
The last completed one.
So we're saying Capaldi,
Yes, still
Blacklist.
Actually, Doctor Who won. So
Fuck
one
that
of the
guy.
finalists last year didn't even make it past round 1.
Damn,
I
we're-
thought that was very interesting.
Doctor Who's
was very
cultural
close.
icon now, so
Doctor Who, I think, is for the simple fact it went up against Doctor Who, but it only lost by 1 vote.
Wow.
So now we have True Detective going up against Hannibal.
I'm going to go with
Hannibal.
True Detective.
Hannibal.
Hannibal,
I'm gonna say True Detective.
because that's the last season of Hannibal, right?
The very
Yes.
last season of Hannibal,
Hannibal.
and it was season 2 of True Detective.
Yeah.
And it was Hannibal that won.
Yep.
Damn it, I'm out by 2.
I think it won by 3 votes. So
Dude, I have the best win-loss right now.
Yeah.
I'm 7-2.
Yeah.
I'm 7-1.
You've got the best kill death ratio right now.
yeah. So now we
I'm
have.
going to get you.
Oh man, this one was really hard, and this one came down to the wire with votes because everybody wanted to vote for this one. Last week tonight with John Oliver going up against Key and Peele.
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
Damn it, that one's a hard one.
Whoa. Oh, man.
I'm going to go with Key and Peele.
I'm going to go with last week tonight.
Come on. Bring it back to a tie.
I'm siding with Jareth.
Okay.
I'm last week tonight.
The winner was by 1 vote because I had to cut it off just to get a winner because everybody was going back and forth. Was Key and Peele.
Okay, it's a tie. It's a tie.
Next one up, this one was also really close too. Brooklyn Nine-Nine versus South Park.
I'm going with shit. I'm going to have to go with South Park. I'm going to have to go with South Park. I actually like Brooklyn Nine-Nine way more.
But you're going with South Park because you think it's going to win.
South Park is definitely going to win.
Yeah,
I think he's right.
I think he's right.
I think he's right. It sucks, but I think he's right.
South Park won.
8-2.
I am a god.
It's like more important for us to like win this dumb competition.
And this was one of Mike's choices, and I'm sorry that it ended up going up against this show. But I guess you guys know which one won now because I just kind of gave it away. But we have The Jinx going up against Shannara Chronicles.
The Jinx?
Oh, the life story of Robert Durst. You guys didn't see that on HBO?
Oh, okay. Wow.
You know who Robert Durst?
The
Not the singer for Limp Bizkit.
No, that's Fred
That's
Durst.
his
Fred.
brother.
Yeah. No, Robert Durst is the guy who killed a whole bunch of people in the
turned them
90s and he
into-
got away with it because he's rich.
Yeah.
And at the end of this documentary, he says, "Yeah, I killed them all." And he
Yeah.
still got away with it.
The end of the documentary is what kind of broke open that case again and the interest in all of those.
And then he got
cases.
arrested.
Yep, and then the documentary got him arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jinx won that.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Like-
go with the Jinx.
This is a freebie. This doesn't.
Yeah, it's a free.
Yeah. Because Jinx, destroyed. Sorry, I'd never even heard of Shannara Chronicles, but it got a couple votes, if that makes you happy.
I mean, I have barely watched it, so I just thought it'd be interesting.
Next one up, Ash versus Evil Dead going up against Vikings.
I'm going to go with Vikings.
Vikings.
I'm going Ash versus Evil Dead.
No, it'll be Vikings.
I don't know. That's tough. Vikings, I think.
I really wanted Ash versus Evil Dead to win, but it didn't.
No.
Vikings won.
Yep.
Of course, Vikings won.
Yeah, it did. They're Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, that and Vikings is being very well critically received.
It's a good show. It's a really good show.
That is literally coming in and pillaging everyone.
Okay,
I'm in the lead.
9-3, and you're 10-2.
Yeah,
Fucker.
motherfucker.
All right, now the number 2 seed going up against the number 15 seed for this division. We have Narcos going up against Two Broke Girls.
Wow.
I'm going to go with... Oh, shit, no.
Wait.
I don't know anything about Two Broke Girls. Is it about people who get naked?
No.
No, you wish.
Unfortunately, because... are we going to have another
what's her
computer
face?
race here? Kat Dennings. I win. You didn't even get the type. Kat Dennings, the super hot chick from Thor and 40-Year-Old Virgins in it.
Ooh,
She has the giant boobs.
I'm going to go with Narcos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Narcos.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Two Broke Girls got a single vote.
No.
So now we're going to moving on now to the Northeast Division. We are halfway done, guys. We had The Expanse, which was the number 1 seed. It automatically got moved on to the round 2. It beat out Review. Now we have Better Call Saul going up against Modern Family.
Speaking of The Expanse, real quick, Roper, I need you to get me that code thing so I can watch The Expanse finally.
Deal on wheels.
So,
Yeah.
What was
so
the things?
Better Call Saul and Modern Family.
Better Call Saul.
Agreed.
Fuck it, Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Yep. It was like pretty high praise for that movie or show, and it moved on. Now we have House of Cards going up against Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents.
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
The winner by, I think, 2 votes was House of Cards.
Yes!
Fuck, it's a tie again.
Tied again, bitch!
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I thought this one was going to be closer than it was, but it was a runaway win. We had Louis going up against Archer.
Archer.
Louis.
Archer.
Archer won. It beat the shit out of Louis, and I thought Louis would do a lot better than it did.
Archer's fucking hilarious.
Yes,
It's
it is.
probably my favorite comedy on TV right now.
Louis is actually kind of hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Purposefully.
I think Archer's hard to watch.
That's true.
I don't get it at all.
Danger Zone. Next one up, we had Leftovers going up against Community.
Community.
I'm going to go with Community. I have no idea about Leftovers. So.
Agreed.
And Community has always been great.
Yeah.
Leftovers is that show where 2% of the world just vanishes for no reason on HBO.
Nope.
Really
so is it
good
like
show.
Left Behind?
Yeah, it sounds like the...
Except it's like not religious at all. Like random people disappear. Like Gary Busey disappears. The Pope disappears. A bunch of like
I remember
murders.
talking
So the
talking
world
about
is
this.
better off.
I remember talking about this with you at one point in time. It sounded really good.
It's
because
such a fucking depressing show because it takes place 2 years after everybody's, like vanished. So it's not like as soon as it happens, like people are still trying to get their lives back together and stuff. Really depressing show. It's the same guy who gave us Lost. So it has that mysterious vibe to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it didn't win, though.
It did not win. Community beat the shit out of it.
Goddamn right.
Next up, we had Rick and Morty going up against Veep.
I'm going to hope Rick and Morty
Rick and
wins.
Morty.
Rick and Morty won the shit out of
Rick
that.
and Morty.
It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I still don't like it very much.
You are,
Rick and Morty? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? That's one of the funniest shows on TV.
You're
No,
not
I-
allowed to have an opinion anymore on anything.
I'm not a big fan.
Are you looking up who was in charge of the Leftovers?
Yeah, it mentioned what caught my eye is Chris Eccleston.
Yeah, Chris Eccleston's in it from Doctor Who. Liv
Yep.
Tyler's in it as well. It's a really, really good show.
I may have to check that out. Sounds kind of interesting.
in that.
I think there's 20 episodes on HBO right now.
One of the last names of the characters is Durst. I wonder if they're also related.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Next up, we had Supernatural against Star Wars Rebels.
Whoa.
I want Star Wars Rebels to win.
Supernatural.
Supernatural, the last couple of seasons I watched, or the last season I watched, wasn't terribly good.
Think of the most recent season of Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Rebels.
Supernatural.
It was not even close, guys. I'm sorry. Star Wars Rebels won. I'm surprised Supernatural didn't do as well as it did. It may be for the simple fact that the last season wasn't all that great.
I loved Supernatural, but its last season wasn't very good.
Yeah. And the number 2 seed going up against the number 15 seed in this division, surprisingly, both dealt with the undead. We had The Walking Dead going up against iZombie.
Walking Dead, 100% easy.
No, yeah.
iZombie didn't get a single vote.
I would have voted for iZombie because that
Really?
chick's hot.
Yeah, she's hot-ish.
I base everything on that.
Yeah.
Not a bad way of doing it.
Hey, it's an easy criteria.
Yeah.
Last division, guys. So this was the Southeast Division, and the number 1 seed in this was Fargo Season 2. It went up against the Bastard Executioner. Obviously, Fargo automatically gets moved on. Now it's Justified against The Americans.
The Americans.
Justified is getting real good in its later seasons.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Justified.
Justified's
Actually
over.
gave up on Justified. Should I get back into it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's
Timothy
done now.
Oliphant was always awesome in it.
The last season, oh, God.
I really like Timothy Oliphant.
The last season I saw was the Moonshiner lady.
Yeah. You need to watch the last season. It's really good.
Okay, I'll get back into it then. So yeah, Justified won that one. Next we had Orange.
Are we still tied?
What did you pick?
I picked Justified.
Yeah, we're tied.
So next up we have Orange is the New Black going up against Ballers.
Oh,
I'm going to go with Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
You don't like the show?
No.
Yeah.
Worked there, so it's like
Right?
you can't sit there and enjoy
Whenever
it.
you work at a correctional facility.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, here's a little sidebar. I started watching this show on A&E that my sister's like, no, it's actually really fun. It's called 60 Days In. Have you guys watched this yet?
Nope.
So the basic premise is they take regular citizens that haven't broke any laws and they put them inside this county jail for 60 days and they use them as moles to find out like where drugs are getting smuggled in from and stuff. And it's hella fun. I think it's like 99% sure it's staged. That doesn't
Okay.
mean it's entertaining though.
Okay.
Or it's not entertaining.
So it's like a documentary style?
Yeah.
Mockumentary.
Yeah.
Oh, it is definitely fictional?
They portray it as
Well,
it's real.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
But I'm pretty sure that it's fake.
Okay, it's a quote-unquote reality show.
Pretty
Yeah.
much all of those things are like 100%
Oh, yeah.
staged. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have Silicon Valley going up against Master of None.
I'm going to go with Silicon Valley.
Agreed.
Damn. I'm going to go up against... I'm doing Master of None.
Master of None?
Silicon Valley.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't even close. Silicon Valley destroyed.
Damn it.
You're falling behind, sir.
By one.
He's one ahead. He's
By
one
one
ahead.
You are in the last division, though.
Although these last few, they're all pretty much gimmies, so sorry.
We'll see.
So now we have New Girl going up against The League.
Based on the demographic, it's the league.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to go with the
League.
League.
You know, all you have to do is choose whatever he says.
Yup.
And
And I can't lose.
Except for those 2 times where you did.
yeah. Yeah, The League won. Next up, we have Sir Patrick Stewart's Blunt Talk going up against Mr. Robot.
I actually liked Blunt Talk. I'm going to pick Blunt Talk.
You know, let's make this interesting. Jareth, you go first.
I've
Thank
heard
you.
Blunt Talk is good.
Going Blunt Talk.
Fuck. I'm going to go with it because I've never heard of Mr. Robot.
Really?
I've never heard of it.
My vote is Mr. Robot. I'm really glad he did that.
Roper?
I don't know on either of these, so I'm going to say Blunt Talk with both Dire Monkey and
Come on,
Jareth.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
I will
Do
let you
not
guys
me
know
down.
Mr. Robot had one season on USA, and it's already in, I think, the top 15 shows of all time.
Shit sticks.
Mr. Robot unanimously won.
So
One
it's-
of the best
wait, so
shows
it's
I've
tied
seen
again?
in a very long time.
Wait,
tied
so it's
again.
tied again. I love that he's like, these last couple are a gimme, and now it's tied again.
Well, I figured you'd heard of Mr. Robot.
I have
like one
not.
of the biggest shows of the year. I think it won at the Golden Globes for Best Series. Next up, this one was actually a lot closer than I thought it was, or thought it was going to be. So we have the last season of Mad Men going up against Homeland.
Shit. Okay, that's not a gimme.
No. How do you see these as gimmies?
That's not a gimme at all.
Choose.
Well, I could
Jareth.
give you my
Well, I
reasons,
guess-
but
I
then
guess-
if I gave you my reasons, then I would give away the answer.
I'm gonna say Mad Men.
Mad Men.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's break the tie. Potential. Well, no, it's
Potentially.
definitely going to break
It'll
the tie.
it, yeah.
So I'm going to go with Homeland.
Mad Men.
I would say Homeland.
Homeland.
The
and
room
the
is
winner.
split.
So there is a new winner, obviously.
Do it, do it, do it.
Mad Men.
Yes! Dicks on a biscuit.
There's one left, and it's the number 2 seed going up against the number 15 seed.
Shit sticks.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones going up against Empire.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, that was the seed, was it not?
Yeah, Jessica Jones destroyed. That's
Shit.
it.
Boom.
So
Mike, how do you feel?
Great. I feel like I just won a meaningless game,
yeah, so
and I'm
here's
really happy about it.
here's
gonna
round 2. Round 2. So there's 32 shows left now.
Yes.
We have Daredevil going up against Red versus Blue. Ruby going up against Making a Murderer. Penny Dreadful going up against The Flash. Arrow going up against Game of Thrones. One Punch Man going up against Doctor Who. Hannibal going up against Key and Peele. South Park v. The Jinx. Vikings v. Narcos. The Expanse v. Better Call Saul. House of Cards v. Archer. Community v. Rick and Morty. I'm really excited to see how that one
Whoa.
goes. And
That's
then
the same fan base.
yeah. Star Wars Rebels going up against The Walking Dead.
Ooh, again, same fan base.
Yeah. Fargo against Justified. Orange is the New Black against Silicon Valley. The League versus Mr. Robot. And Mad Men going up against Jessica Jones.
Mr. Robot is where it all went wrong for me.
I must watch this show.
And you know
now.
what? I think that may be one of your new favorite shows if you started watching it.
All right.
I think it's on Hulu. And if you don't have Hulu, I can give you my info.
I have Hulu.
Okay.
Mad now.
Lost by 1. All you had to do was just agree with him, and you would have been fine.
I know, but I had to have an opinion.
All right. Does everybody have a smart device on them?
Oh, we
Yeah.
do.
Because I don't think
I have a device.
you have
Mine-
a device.
Mine's about to die, but I'll use it on this.
So it's been a very long time since we played IMDb Idiots. Can you tell how we're doing on time right now?
We are at 52 minutes.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to do it because we're not even
All right.
at an hour yet.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna sneak into your house and shit in all your cereal, Mike, for beating me.
I just bought cereal.
I know.
If you have to choose, make sure it's Cocoa Puffs.
No, I'm gonna do
This
it in
way-
all of it.
This way you can mask the turds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, I am prepared to lose. Let's do this.
So for those of you who do not know what IMDb Idiots is, I guess, Dynamite, since you have an actual computer, you can use that. Although since the
You might
screen's
wanna
over there,
You might want to shut off the monitor.
you might give
out
it away
here.
unless
Are
you
we
can.
able to turn this one off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a power button.
There you go.
So, if you don't know what IMDb Idiots is, what it is I'm going to list off facts about a show, movie, or video game, and you guys have to guess what I am talking about. You only get one guess, and then, unless everybody else guesses wrong, and then everybody gets thrown back in. So, your one guess, make sure it's right. The first to 3 wins. So, are we ready?
I think this is gonna be one of the biggest I am idiots yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who's won the most in this room, Mike?
Yes.
All right. So the first medium up is a film. It's going to be directed and written by Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
And you can type in stuff if you need to.
Okay.
That's the way this works. It stars, it's also written, I should say, by Jonathan Nolan, his brother. Movie stars Michael Caine.
Okay. We're not narrowing it down.
I know. And John Lithgow.
Inception.
Nope, you're up.
Fuck.
Interstellar.
It is Interstellar. Roper is on the board with
Oh, he
1.
was in that, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
It started with an I.
Wait,
Didn't
who
end.
is he in Interstellar?
He was the dad.
Oh yeah.
So the next up is a video game written by Jeremy Bernstein, given to us by EA and Visceral Games. The main voice actor is Gunnar Wright.
Can I say Dead Space 2?
It is Dead Space 2.
Is Jareth ahead by 2 right now?
No, he's
by
Roper.
tied.
Okay.
Yeah, tied at 1.
I had a pretty good idea it was going to be one of the Dead Spaces, but I wasn't sure which one yet.
So the next up is a film. It is directed by Jay Oliva, Oliva,
Jay?
Jay. It stars Kevin McKidd, Michael B. Jordan, Kevin Conroy, and Carrie Ewells. And Nathan Fillion.
What? Am I looking at the right guy?
And Ron Perlman.
You said it was directed by him?
Yeah,
Justice League, Flashpoint Paradox.
it is the Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, the best animated movie of all time.
I was looking at those. I'm like, it has to be one of those.
I was like looking through all of them. I'm like, these are all animated. Do those
If you
count?
haven't seen Flashpoint Paradox, I highly recommend it.
It's a good. And as soon as you said Nathan, I was like, yeah, it's that because he's Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Green Lantern.
No, you're not.
The premise of
You don't know.
Flashpoint Paradox is, the Flash, he can run so fast that he travels back in time.
Yeah.
He decided to run back in time to save his mom from dying, but I think I've told you about this before. It creates this paradox when he goes back in time to save his mom where it changes the world around him. Like Bruce Wayne is the one who's killed in the alley.
Which
and
turns his parents
and
into the Joker and Batman.
Yeah, his mom becomes the Joker because she goes insane, and his dad becomes this evil Batman who kills everybody.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's super cool.
It's one of the best movies ever, like animated movies ever. Definitely the best DC animated movie.
Oh, Roper's
All right.
one away from victory.
Yes, he is. You guys better step it up. So,
I can virtually guarantee you I will not.
hey, you're on the board.
Yeah, but I got a BlackBerry. That's like playing basketball with 2 broken legs.
Which is doable.
So,
Yeah, if I'm playing against a dead fish.
Isn't that called murder ball?
I think so.
this could be the last one. It's a movie, and this might give it away right here. It's written by Alan Moore.
Watchmen.
It is Watchmen.
Boom.
Yeah, I should have.
Is that your first one,
Yes,
Mike?
it
That's my
is.
second one.
Oh, it's your second one?
What was
Right?
your first one?
No, it was your first.
That's
one.
my
That's your
first one.
first one.
That's my first one.
Stop trying to cheat, bro.
Nope, I'm not cheating.
It's my 5th one.
I've already got 3.
I won two questions ago.
So the next one is a series. One of the the creator of the show is Neil Cross. Neilcross. Stars Stephen McIntosh. And here's the one that's going to give it away. Idris Elba.
Luther.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dire Monkey got there
God
first.
damn it.
Yep.
I was looking at it the whole time. I was like, shit.
I thought Roper was going to get that one because he's
I
the only
was-
person I know that loves that show as
I
much
was
as me.
staring right at it. I was like, it's either this or one other thing. And I was like,
I wasn't even on the page yet.
This last one is a video game. Or I shouldn't say last one.
Could be the last one.
Could be the last
It's
one.
probably the last one.
Given to us by From Software.
Dark Souls.
It's Dark Souls.
how the...
There are so many games that it could have been.
That was such a gamble, but I just went with it.
I almost chose. It was Dark Souls, but I almost chose. What's the new one they just came out with? I was going to drive me
Most
crazy.
recently, because they did Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
didn't
That's
Bloodborne,
what.
that's it.
Yeah, Bloodborne.
they?
So,
I would have gone with Armored Core. I was going to
Just
go
to
with the.
fuck with everyone.
Well, I was going to go with the deeper cut because I
Yeah.
expected.
So
No, I'm at 2.
Yeah, you are.
are at 2. So who all is at 2 right now?
Me and Roper.
Not Jareth.
Not Jareth.
Jareth has 1.
But everybody's
Dire
on the
Monkey
board.
has 1.
So that's interesting. I didn't really have this many movies and shows, so I
Better
gotta
come up with someone good.
yeah. Oh, it's not going to be good. I'll tell you that right now because I'm looking at my choice right now. So this is written by Rhett Reese, Rhettreese. Reese.
What was that second part?
Reese.
Is it Zombieland?
It's not Zombieland.
Shit dicks,
Deadpool.
butterfucks.
I said Deadpool.
It's not Deadpool.
God damn it! This is your game, Roper.
I'm waiting.
Directed by John M. Chu.
Oh no, I know it. No.
G.I. Joe
G.I. Joe
Retaliation.
Retaliation.
Dire Monkey got there first.
Holy shit!
See, yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, fuck. Because you said it wasn't going to be good.
Yep.
I don't know your
So
opinion
you're
on
at 2, I'm
Zombieland.
at 2.
2-2-2.
The next
You're
one.
out.
No, I'm not. I'm at 2.
I'm gonna kneecap you.
I can win this next one.
Nancy
So
Kerrigan.
Yeah.
this next one is a series, and I'm gonna have to spell this writer's name for you. Let me know when you're ready.
Do it.
Hajime Isayama, so Hajime. Last name is Isayama.
You said it's a series?
Yes.
Fuck it.
Attack on
Attack on
Titan.
Titan.
Junior high.
Which one of you said it first?
I would argue that I said it first.
It was Jareth.
No, it wasn't.
Do you want to make this interesting where everybody has two?
It was
And
Jareth.
it's a
Yes, you're right.
It was Jareth.
It was Jareth, so we can all have 2.
okay. So man, I gotta make this a good one.
Yeah, someone's winning this one.
Super deep cut.
This is
something.
the closest I think IMDb Idiots has ever been.
No, yeah, it's never been this close. So I think we should make this last one a film.
Mm-hmm.
It is directed and written by Damien Chazelle. Chazelle is Chazelle.
Whiplash.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
How the
Oh, because that is one of Andrew's favorite movies ever.
It's number 9 on my all-time movies list. Woo! Very well done.
2 meaningless
Radish
games
Ravinator.
that I've won tonight. That was the worst high five I've ever done. But
Air 5.
Okay, so here's the deal. Now I'm going to shit in all your milk, too.
All of it. How many milks do you have?
A lot.
All right.
You
Guys.
need a funnel
I do.
and a spoon.
Since Spellbook Studios was kind enough to let us use their studio today for this
I
podcast.
win.
Yes. you get your honorary point. Would you mind plugging away at your projects and stuff like that?
We have 4 games out on the App Store right now. We've got The Infinite Black, Rings of Night, Critter Catch, and Undead Hero. Make sure you check them out. Also, swing over to spellbook.com, check out the forums. Always a chance to win a shirt or a book or something like that. And stay tuned to Spellcast and Spoilercast also. And hang out for April 15th. We've got a big launch to talk about and some great news coming out about April 15th.
If it's the news that I think you're talking about, I'm really excited, and everybody definitely needs to go and check it out. It's amazing stuff. If you play app games, which everybody in the world does, come play the best ones at Spellbook Studios. Roper,
Yes.
you got Altower Media.
Yes, we have alltowermedia.com that has our store. It has all of our episodes. You can get over there and check out all kinds of different things for us, as well as links over to Darkwater Fiction with D.A. Roberts and some of the works that he's put out for his books. And, of course, like I said, the T-shirts, which are oftentimes inspired by Jareth. Right, Jareth?
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we've even got one coming up that a lot of people are excited for, actually.
Yeah.
Which is Jareth wearing a wizard hat.
Literally just that.
It's wonderful. I know you're saying it's just that, but it's really that good. It's really that
it's
good.
perfect.
Yes, it really is.
Brian,
Oh, no, that wasn't me putting it down. That was me expressing its magnificence.
You can't wait to have your own face smeared across the chest of everyone.
I'm sure
Yes.
that Brian will buy that day one.
yeah.
I think we all will buy that day one.
No, you're right.
So that's part of what's coming up. But we did literally just get done recording an episode like just before this, so that should be out this upcoming Wednesday. So make sure that you get over and check us out. be on YouTube as well. So
Cool.
Social medias people can find you at?
yeah, Facebook. Like I said, our website. We also have a Patreon account. Josh has set up all the perks and things of that nature. We're also coming up and developing a card game, which Andrew, you're in.
I am in that card game. It's
can't-
pretty exciting.
Can't wait to get all of those things finalized. Josh and I are currently still plugging along at that, and we have mild ideas where we're working with Dire Monkey over here to slowly, way off in the distant future, put something else together, but that's all just kind of in the works.
Yep.
Now, Josh also has another podcast, Agents of Sir, right?
Altar Media.
Almost said Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Sir.
He's involved in that.
It's Secret Identities Reveal, where they literally do a dossier of superheroes, and you might not know of who it is they're talking about, so they'll tell you about their powers and backstory and things of that nature, and who they relate with.
What
stuff
they can
like
do
that.
with their penis.
Yeah, well, we did that on the spoiler cast.
You can double that one, you know?
That's
If
probably
Josh-
more our line of talk.
Yeah.
than theirs.
Yeah, I think I don't think
I
I know.
found the biggest difference between Agents of Sir and Spoilercast is that we talk about the dicks.
Yeah, that's
We're
one,
less
yeah.
worried about their powers and who they are on the inside, and more what they put inside other people.
Yeah, that's,
Does Agents of Sir, do they only talk about Marvel, or do they talk about everything?
it's everything, and it's anything in media. So everything that's coming out for like The Flash and Arrow, they'll talk about recent episodes and seasons, as well as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and any of the movies that are coming out. They will discuss all of them, as well as comic books. So they kind of span that whole gamut, but it has to do with anything that is, well, basically superhero related.
Going back to The Flash and Arrow, I think the reason why those shows are being so well received is how faithful they are to the, their origin stories and stuff like that.
Greg Berlanti, is he the showrunner for those?
That sounds so right.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And he's just killing it with the whole.
You know what DC show I'm bummed is gone?
What's that?
Constantine.
There. Ooh.
I
If you
really-
love Constantine, you should start watching Arrow.
Yeah, I was going to
No,
say he's
'cause
supposed,
he's in it.
supposed to be moved over to it, and it's supposed to be the same actor as
It is, yeah.
I love that actor, but no, I'm not doing that.
What's unfortunate? I like the Keanu Reeves movie, even though he's nothing like the actual Constantine.
No,
Yeah.
it's just a good movie though.
It's just a good movie, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep, that's going to wrap it up for this. Anything else anybody wants to plug before we clear this thing?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
I think we're good.
Yeah,
Fantastic. For us, you can find us on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, Rift TV, and YouTube. All of those at /FlickFreaks. Make sure you head over to Patreon, check out the perks, as little as a thank you, all the way up to you being featured in one of our Let's Plays. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until next time, Godspeed.
Bye, daisies.